So I wanted to do an unboxing with you guys, Naija style. I have this package sent to me from Nigeria. I had my mother-in-law buy me some dry fish and some stock fish to ship it to me because I wanted to buy some, but my luggage was so much I could not include everything with me. So I asked her to ship it to me. Now, I tried, usually I buy my stock fish and my dry fish, aka okporoko and aso-oke. I buy it directly from Nigeria and bring it with me every year. But earlier on this year, I said, let me try the American version because I get these people telling me that you can buy it from Houston, you can buy your dry fish, you can buy your stock fish from Houston, and it will be sent to you in a box. And I tried it, they're nice, they're okay, but to me personally, there is a huge difference in taste. To me. Maybe not to anybody else, but to me, I feel there's a huge difference in taste. So I continued getting mine from Nigeria. So I asked them to ship it to me. They shipped it through Naija Post. And this is what it came in. I'm wondering why they put this thing in trash bag. Like, why? I know, sometimes with stock fish and dry fish, there's a tendency to have little insects here and there. I'm used to that, no big deal. But I think the post office probably saw that and didn't know what to do with it. So they put it in a trash bag and they didn't want to contaminate the rest of the mail. Anyway, as long as I have all my stock fish and all my dry fish, there will be no complaining because this thing made it in safe. So let's open this and see what we have in here. Ooh, okay. So there's a lot more to open. I can already smell the okporoko. It smells so good. I am tempted to cook something today with this stock fish. And meanwhile, if you guys are wanting to buy, if you're used to American stock fish and American dry fish, continue that because this will be like extra money for you and extra headache. But coming from eating Naija fish, Naija dry fish, and Naija stock fish, and going back and experiencing that taste again, and not being able to experience it here, it just did not work for me. Buying this from Nigeria is going to cost you a little bit more because you're going to the market, you're buying it, and then you're paying for shipping as well, and then you have to wait till it's shipped. So, of course, if you're going to buy this, you want to make sure that you buy it as fresh as possible because by the time it is shipped to you, you might have those little insects. And again, I'm used to that. It doesn't bother me. Some people it bothers, so they might not want to go for that. But what I do is I always make sure to wash my stock fish and my dry fish in boiling hot water before I use it, and that pretty much kills everything. So what I did when I went home, I took some regular trash bag like this home just for things like this so they could use it to wrap up my fish. Oh my goodness. But usually I bring this fish back with me. I don't know if they sprayed this with some kind of pesticide. Look at that. Do you guys see those spots? Okporoko and Aso will not do that to the box. I have a feeling that maybe they sprayed this down because they feel as though there was too much pest in here. But to be honest with you guys, I eat this all the time, so again, it really doesn't bother me. But I feel like they tampered with this a little bit. They definitely tampered with this. But as long as all my items are here intact, I will be happy. Okay, this is the okporoko, and the okporoko that I like is ishi okporoko. That means the head of the stockfish. That's my favorite. So My mother-in-law bought this from Auto Market. We went together. I bought a little bit to come with me so I can at least cook like a few pots of soup. So she has an idea of what I like. I buy the head and have them cut it in pieces for me so I can choose the amount that I want to go into the pot of soup. So I see my Aso-oke here. I also see my Aso nicely packaged, just like I like it. So what I will do with this Aso, I'm going to open it up and then just dry it up a little bit, and the rest of the item will go into the fridge. It feels weird. It feels weird because you guys are not seeing my face. So I'm going to open up my Aso, and then I'll put it on a tray and then just dry it up a little bit so that it hardens up a little bit, because I feel like being in the box, it takes about 7 business days if you ship priority from Nigeria via night post. It takes about 7 business days to get here. That means if you send your package and it transits during the weekend, that's not counted. They count the business days only. So, it's been in a box for a while. I need to dry it up a little bit with the sun. And then afterwards, I just freeze it. And if there's any kind of insects or anything like that in the Aso, it kind of dies in the freezer. But you also take the extra precaution of washing it in hot water as well. So I should be covered. So at this point, I have enough oboroko to last me, hopefully, for at least 10 months. And my Aso doesn't last as long. This is how nicely she has it packaged. Actually, I'm inspired to cook a pot of soup today. I'm going to cook soup. I'm thankful that everything is nice and intact. I even got my groundnuts. And my mother-in-law added some grounded ginger too for me. So I'm really, 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 really happy that all my Aso-oke made it here intact, and all my stockfish. I can't wait to start using them to cook. So if you guys are wanting to get that authentic taste, I suggest buying from home, but of course it's not easy. Not everybody has somebody at home who will help them shop and go to the market and ship it. So if you don't have that readily available for you, by all means, go and buy the bulk one from the African store from Houston, and I think LA sells it in LA sells it in bulk. So by all means, get that. But if you really want that authentic taste, there's nothing like your food item coming directly from home. So on that note, I will see you guys later. Bye.